Hey, it's Snorgle. How's everybody doing? Bear with me a little bit. I guess I can. We'll switch over. I'm just doing these socials here. So, there's an update yesterday. I played a little bit of Minecraft yesterday. A little bit of mining and some crafting. And they updated in Java. They updated the launcher UI. And I'm not sure that I like it. I'm updating my socials, so I'm not exactly watching the chat yet. So I'll get back to that just a second. So please be patient with me. But let's see. I'm going to post something on Blue Sky here. And then I'm going to post something on the Discord. And then I'll get back to live streaming. Okay, let's see. I woke up about an hour ago. I've got a lovely, lovely, lovely cup of coffee with me. I've had breakfast. I made a breakfast burrito this morning. So just one moment. Bear with me. As I said, bear with me, please. Let me edit something here. I think maybe I'm posting something in the Discord now. And then we can play some amplified Minecraft. I'm very excited about it. Okay. There we go. I'm back. A little earlier than I typically do. I'm trying to find a good slot for most of my audience. Not all, but most of my audience is European, Middle East. Damien, how's it going? Nice to see you. I was just mentioning I got up an hour ago. I fixed myself some breakfast. I have a lovely cup of coffee. I got my water bottle here. I'm ready to strap in. Do this. Shh. It's a secret. You are here early. It's true. This is earlier than I normally do. I'm trying to find a good time that works for the European Middle East people in my which is the majority of my community. Indeed, a morning stream to wake up. Let's jump into Amplified Minecraft, shall we? I mentioned yesterday, it's so funny, and my new keyboard's coming in. By the way, thank you for the suggestion of HyperX. I purchased a HyperX keyboard. Should be delivered today. So this should be the last. Man, I'm so bummed out. Can I talk a little bit about EVGA? It is very early here. Well, not very early, but it's early-ish. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's another membrane keyboard, which is fine. I'm good with that. I kind of looked at purchasing the. I really want to get a nicer keyboard, but those cost more money, and I'm a cheap Snorgle, so I just have to, be patient and figure it out. Hi, Barney. How's it going? I just mentioned that my keyboard is still screwing up, but this is probably the last stream on this keyboard. Demian made a suggestion for a HyperX keyboard, and that's what I'm going to be using next. I woke up about an hour ago, made myself a breakfast burrito. It was delicious. And now I have a cup of coffee. And we're going to continue hollowing out the mountain. So last time, off stream, I've started putting, so this, like these blocks here, are literally these blocks here. And I kind of want a little bit more of a buffer. So I'm going to bring everything down a single block. And then it's not going to be cobblestone. It's going to be the same thing here, right? It's going to be the same, deep cobble, bricks, polished granite across the ceiling. But I need to do this for everything. And then I also need to continue to hollow this out. The other thing I want to do, start to today, maybe. Your first mechanical keyboard from HyperX. Oh, that's. I was going to ask about that because I saw that they have some mechanical keyboards that are very reasonably priced, and I need to bring this down. I think. Here's the cow that escaped its enclosure and is now running free. I need to bring this down, and I want to bring it down with this, right? I want to bring it down with this. I want this whole thing to bring it down. So we'll think about that. Look, we'll pontificate on that. But I saw that they had like a mechanical keyboard that was about $100, and which is I think a pretty good price for a mechanical keyboard, and it seemed like it was pretty good. So I might do that. I don't know. But in the meanwhile, I just ordered I ordered a cheapo membrane keyboard because it's fine. Yeah, it's everything I looked at. It seemed like they got really good reviews, and they all got the kind of things where they basically said, "This isn't the best thing you're ever going to buy, but it's good, and it's a really great value." And boy, does that ring to me, you know. I was laughing so hard at my bestie, wishing me GGs, GEEGE, and I asked her about it. It's like, where did you hear that? And she said, her wife's a gamer, and she said that she hears her saying that. For streaming, I want to reach silent keyboard switches for streaming. Yeah, I have a noise gate. I do have a noise gate, but the sound is going to be huge. I think you're right about that. I need to check into that. But I do have a noise gate that should do it somewhat. We'll see. We'll play around with that a little bit. Anyway, she said that she hears her wife say GG's when she's playing Fortnite. I didn't know what that meant, but just knew it was a gaming thing. I love her so much. Okay, so we're going to continue this. There's a couple things we need to do. I'm kind of bringing this stuff up over here. Do I have this? I don't have anything in my inventory, and the stupid chickens keep laying eggs. I kind of think, playing around with my voice settings the other day. This is very good coffee. Let's throw some eggs at chickens. Oh man, you realize what this means, right? Yeah, you do. As soon as you're grown up. So enjoy the few days you have. That sounded more ominous than I meant it to be. You might be able to run. You might be like the cow. I might allow you to run around. We'll see. Okay. I might lead it down into one of my mines. I had a mine chicken in one of my other bases. I think in the desert temple base I had a mine chicken. Let's see. Okay, so we have... This is... Let's see. Let's polished andesite, polished tuft. Let's do that. Polished diorite, and some stone. Okay. Evil Snorgle. I felt bad after I said that. I said that because I thought it'd be funny, and then I felt really, really bad. It made me feel bad. It made me feel sorry for it. I'm just hopeless. Let's see. So this comes up here. How are we going to make this work? I didn't realize I could be that scary. I felt really bad about it. Not gonna lie. I thought it'd be funny, and it just made me feel terrible for the chicken. Okay, so we need to figure out how to make this go up and over, but I think I love this project. I love the idea of this project, right? I really do. And I feel like if I'd known it was going to be this big, because I want to make no mistake, this entire valley is being hollowed out, right? I mean, not that huge amount over there, but I'm going to hollow out everything. My base is going to go start from here and go up over there and around, and probably down underneath there and back up and over here. Like, that's going to be my entire base. That's the vision. And I kind of feel like this place in here is a really good place for storage because it goes down really far. I think that this mountain is, I don't think that there's a huge cave inside. I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. Okay. So I think here would be a good place for maybe some polished andesite next, right? Right there? I think so, maybe. This coffee is so good. I'm nearing the end of this. I need to order some more coffee from Cafe Vitas in Seattle. I mentioned before, I'm an absolute coffee snob, and it's embarrassing. I'm trying to think how we're going to do this. I thought I was going to end the stream. That's true. That is what I want to say. This is a good place to end the stream. Yeah, 5-minute stream. No. Don't worry. It's all good. Okay, I think that let's see. I think this is tuft. I think this is andesite. So that's tuft. Not tuft. Like a tuft of hair. Let's bring this up and over. Let's continue this, shall we? Let's do it. So this is 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And this is, holy crap, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, it's still 3. Oh, 4. Okay. So we'll go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 1 here. Okay. 1 here. 1 here. Okay. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Now this, I'm reasonably sure. Hold on. Oh man, I'm so stupid. Oops. Hold on. Can I do this? No. All right. Well, come up over here. Wait, is it nighttime? Oh, it is. Let's go in. Let's head in. Here we go. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I still have practically half of my weekend left, but it's weird. There's a federal holiday coming up, and I don't think anybody gets it off. It's a very odd thing. It's a very, very odd thing. Okay. This is going to be, all of this is going to be built out as well, by the way. All of this is going to be built out, I think. I'm pretty sure. And I think I want to push this back. I was thinking about this. I think I want to push this wall back maybe another 10 blocks. And what I want to have here is I really like those, like that single column of water that you can use to get up and down places. And I think I'm going to start going down here from that. You have the next week off? Oh, that's so awesome. Good for you. Are you doing anything fun? Are you going anywhere, or are you just going to hang out and relax? I love vacations so much. I think... Let's check for gribblers, because there's always a gribbler around who wants to make me have a bad day. Not always, but often. Pop's gonna replay RE4 again. Good for you. Did you play Resident Evil 9? I kind of haven't watched a lot of Let's Plays of it because I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. I feel like that would be a really good. I feel like that would be a good thing maybe for my secondary channel. Maybe play some Resident Evil. I've been thinking about my second channel a lot and what it should be there, you know. I do think I'm going to probably do that. Watch too much YouTube. Welcome. Excuse me. We're just pontificating about things. I mentioned I woke up about an hour ago. I'm on my second cup of coffee, so I'm feeling a little better. I've got my water bottle here. I'm strapped in for a nice long live stream. So, okay. This is the back wall, right? I think I need to go back to here and make it look more organic. I think we need to do that. But this needs to continue all the way out to here. And this needs to continue all the way up to there. That's the wall on the end of the chickens. This is going to be so hard. I'm really kind of wishing at this point that I did not do this striped thing. And I might transition into something else because this has ended up being a huge pain. So I might transition into like the inside to make it primarily the deep cobble polished granite. Because adding the tough andesite and the occasional diorite is just, it's making it really hard. And I think it worked for the smaller version. I don't think it's going to work for this larger version. I think I might switch over to that. My guys giving me a civil engineering degree. Do I plan on redoing the stairs to the front door? You know, I kind of, here's what I thought about that. I kind of would really like this to slowly transition into here. So maybe a few deep slate bricks here, a few more here, a few more here. So finally at the bottom, it's all this. So we can see a transition from the natural world into the real world. That's kind of what I was thinking. But I do think I'm going to redo this just because it's just, okay, so from a resource standpoint, I have an enormous amount of cobbled deep slate. And alternatively, I have a pretty good amount of granite. I kind of wonder how dope would it look if this entire mountain was just this deep slate block. Just black. Just entire black bricks. That's pretty cool. Although I probably need some kind of highlight, but I think I'm going to move in that direction a little bit, and we're going to see how it looks. We can always undo it. You know, we can always undo it. Let me go get a little bit more of the good stuff. Let me get a little bit more. Do I plan on redoing the front door? So I'm not sure what to do for the front door. I kind of would like. Have you heard the term a Jeb door? Where it's a hidden door and some sort of mechanism opens it. I'm kind of thinking that would be really cool, right? To build one like a redstone contraption that it would automatically make the door sort of slide out and open for me. I kind of wish that we could have stone doors. We'll figure out the front door and we'll figure out the entryway. We definitely figure out the entryway because the entryway needs to be marvelous. This is, I think, the biggest project I've ever taken on. So, I think it's interesting. But I like the idea of the second channel, and I think I'm going to do that sooner rather than later. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys something too. What do you think about me doing? What do you think about me doing like an AMA? Ask me anything and I'll answer it, mostly. You watched the first episode of Downfall? Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Oh, you're not getting the prologue starts heavy. Like, I genuinely wonder where the story's going. I am enjoying that immensely. So thank you for the suggestion. Okay. Let's begin our task, shall we? Let's do it. Okay, how many is down is this? Oh my gosh. Let's count. Help me count, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. All to my death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have... Yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we have one. Wait, what? So it goes up to here. What's down there? Okay. Huh. That's odd. I'm going to start this here then, inside there. We'll have to play around with that a little bit, make sure that works. The main protagonist is always says the wrong thing. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I felt like the cat lady was a little bit like that too. Like no matter how good you try to be, it just you can't be great. Because they kind of don't do the right stuff. But I'm enjoying it immensely. I'm very much enjoying it. I've also been really pleased with how the initial reception for the sort of change on the what am I trying to say? On the sort of change up of the Exploring Minecraft. That's one of my favorite series I'm doing. Exploring Minecraft is one of my favorite series, and I really enjoy it immensely. This coffee is so good. and I'm glad that it seems like it's getting a little bit of traction, which I think is really great. I'm really happy with that. So let's take this one, if we can, and start going up here. Oh my gosh, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we'll... Yeah. We'll start heading over this way. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Oh my gosh, can't make it. How can I? What's that time? Hold on. Gotta go in. Gotta get our beauty sleep. Gotta get our beauty sleep. Sleep. As I'm clutching my rock. Yeah, the Twitch slipper thing was weird. I think it's just a we'll check for gribblers because there's always a gribbler. Not always, but mostly. There's often gribblers around. Let's check. Make sure it's okay. Make sure it's safe for us. What is that? Is that a sheep? No. What is that? Oh, it's a skelly. Hold on. Come here. Where are you going? Don't go away. Come here. Where'd they go? They were right here. Oh, for Pete's sake. Stupid skelly. They were right there. Like, maybe they despawned. I don't know. Maybe they despawned. Okay. So that goes up over this way. Then we need this to go up this way as well. Yeah. So this can go up here, which means this is So 3. Yep. 1. 4. Yes. 4. I like the kind of idea that in Downfall that I like the idea that they knew each other as children. They shared this one traumatic thing, but one of them doesn't sort of realize it. I think that's really interesting. We can keep with the polished andesite, I guess, until we decide. Uh-oh. Yeah. There we go. Anyway, what do you think about the idea of doing an AMA? I'm pretty much an open book anyway, so it might not be necessary, but I'd like to see what you think. I'd like to see what the chat thinks. Yeah, it's not told directly. Yeah, I felt like the cat lady was the same thing. The story in Downfall is not told directly. It's subtext. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like it's the same with the cat lady, which for people who don't know, I mean, it would be cool. Yeah, I'd be happy to do it. I think that would be neat too. Yeah. So I thought maybe I could do that as part of the new exploring Minecraft, because that one really lends itself to that type of thing. Okay. I think this is going okay. I feel like I need to get more rock, because I just don't have enough. Let's put some of this stuff away in here. There. Put that in there too. Okay. Because I'm sure that there are lots of questions that people have for me. I've had people reach out to me personally and ask me things, and I'm pretty much an open book. But oh wait, this is why is this in here? Because I'm stupid. That's why. It's supposed to be in here. There. Okay. Let's go get some rock. Let's go get some rock. Man, I run out of coffee. I didn't think I'd run out this quickly. I have some. So I don't know. Is there in your part of the world? Maybe I should make a Discord channel for the questions. Oh, that is a solid move. That's 100% it. Yep, you're absolutely right. That's the pro move. Thank you so much, by the way. That's a really great suggestion. Okay, so we still have, oh my gosh, we still have a decent amount. Hold on. Can't go that way. We still have a decent amount of portal underwater. That's interesting. Yeah, we can go down here. Okay. This is... there was a gribbler here. That make a video of answering them? Yep, that's 100%. That's 100% a pro move. I'm looking for more granite is what I'm looking for. So let's keep going. Wait. Granite down here? I feel like there is. No, that's not granite. That is dirt. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. In fact, I think probably this afternoon I will make a granite. That is still dirt. I will make a granite Discord channel. Yeah, I feel like this afternoon I'll make a Discord channel. Okay, so not a lot of granite here, so I think we can head back. We'll try the next one down. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. That's a solid idea because it allows people to really think about it and get their answers, get their questions in. That's a good idea. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We would have a bread channel, so a granite channel would not be the weirdest one. No, it's fair. That's fair. That's 100% fair. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I hollowed a bunch of this out. That's so funny. Let's see. We need more granite. There's granite here. That's dirt. Maybe we start here? Yeah, let's do that. Get more granite. Just get more granite. Hey, I'll take iron when it's here. Why not? Why not? I practiced a little speed running yesterday. Just techniques, not the actual speed running. I was, there's been more. I don't know if you follow the speedrunning community or the PvP community in Minecraft, but there's a player called Marlo, and she is one of the best players by far. There's if you're familiar with PvP, you might have heard of a player called Cavernous. Speedrunning tip: use a pickaxe to break blocks faster. Wow, I never thought of that. I was just punching a rock. But there's a player called Marlo, and Marlo is by far one of the most skilled PvPers, just by a long shot. And things like it's so interesting to me, like her techniques, and she's done a couple of videos explaining some of her techniques, and it's really fascinating. And Cavernous is a PvPer and a Minecrafter, and he's known for being extremely talented at PvP. You may have heard the name. And so, but Marlo is on a different level than even from Cavernous. And so Cavernous has mentioned that he's friends with Marlo, that they are friends, and that he did a video, and you can look it up because it's pretty amazing. So Cavernous is a very good PvPer. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Cavernous did a video where he played her. He played Marlo for 100 PvPs in a row, and he didn't win one. She won every single one. There's a couple where he got close, and he might have been able to do it, but I find that the PvP community is pretty toxic, and I mean that like it has a tendency. So Marlo has had to deal with an enormous amount of crap from being as good as she is. She's the first. So she ran a website called Minecraft Tears, and she started the website and she ran it, and she's the world's first grandmaster. In other words, she's of all the different types of PvPs they have, she's got the highest rating in all of them. And she's the only one who's done that. And granted, some of those people probably could accomplish it, but they just haven't done it because maybe they're not interested in doing the crystal PvP or something like that, right? But the community is just so okay. So let's for some background, right? For some background, there's a speedrunner called Feinberg, and he helped create Minecraft Ranked, where speedrunners play against each other. He's one of the founders of it, and it's not really controversial. He's a founder. He's since stepped away from it, but nobody's ever accused him of, because he's the creator of it, of some sort of shenanigans that he's not as good as he is, right? But that has happened consistently with Marlowe. And I don't think there's another explanation besides just misogyny. There's just not. And it bums me out because the rest of Minecraft is so nice and open and marvelous. And you have these idiotic, toxic communities. Not say it, I mean it. Like, there's somebody came out recently with a video that there's a long since been debugged theory that Marlowe isn't actually Marlowe. That Marlowe is a player called Danger Mario. It's long but since been debugged because it turns out that it's just based on nothing, and it was from a bunch of people who have proven, if you watch Marlowe has a video where she has people in chat discussing openly in it, like a Discord chat, wanting to physically harm her, to ruin her life, like it, legit, And this hasn't stopped, and so you have a bunch of channels whose sole channel is based on trying to push this crap, and the Danger Mario stuff has been debunked ages ago, and it just recently surfaced because someone came out with a video, and they have they say, oh, it's verified, and then they post a video of it verified, but it's just a made up chat about Danger Mario specifically saying how he's Marlowe, and and just outlining all these ridiculous conspiracy theories, and I just feel so sorry for her because, like, the reason I pick up Feinberg, so many people are like, oh, it's so suspicious that she started this tiered ranking thing, and now she's the best at it. That's really sus. But nobody said that about Feinberg, and it's the exact same thing. Like, I hate it so much. It really pisses me off. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to partially swear. Some people definitely take it too far over a video game. 100%. It's just like I don't understand how in this day and age anyone can even have the idea that there's no possible way that Marlowe could be as good as she is because she's a girl, because she's a woman. Like I don't understand that. It's so obvious when you watch her play. And again, like I said, the thing in the clown pierce is really interesting because she beats him 100-0. Like, that's how good she is. Here's one of the best ranked PvPers on the planet, and she beats him 100-0. And so, one of the videos that came out recently was this stupid channel where and I'm not going to tell you what the channel is. It'd be easy enough to find it. But it's where this stupid channel comes up with this, oh, I interviewed Marlowe. Now, keep in mind, this channel has, like, I don't know, 20,000 subs. And the videos that I have to take off are 100% about Marlowe. 100%. And so he has this ridiculous thing where it's like, he obviously used AI to recreate Marlowe's voice and then did a fake interview with her. Because it's like, because he's trying to say, oh, look, I did an interview with Marlowe and the voice is obviously AI. Yeah, because you did it. Like, and people now talking about how, oh, this is proof Marlowe isn't real. I feel so bad that she has to put up with this crap. And I don't like the fact that so much of Minecraft is so great, and yet there's these elements that are just the most toxic things you can possibly imagine. And I think that speedrunning community is a little bit like that as well. I don't think it's completely like that, but there's definitely thinly veiled misogyny and happening in the speedrunning community, and it's just ridiculous. And I don't think it's quite as bad as PvP. I've talked to also not Barney has mentioned this as well. But I also feel like so many people either don't have critical thinking skills or don't use them. There are bad apples everywhere. Yeah, you're right. And here's the thing that I think is interesting to me is that I have a little bit of coffee here, is that there are bad apples everywhere. You're 100% right about that. But some communities, it just kind of thrives. And I feel like I get why Marlowe doesn't address this, right? Because you're giving it's the Streisand effect, you know? You're giving credence to something that's clearly stupid. And people who come out with, you know, I think Marlowe is innocent, that's a hot take now, right? Because people are stupid and toxic and all that. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing pretty good. Okay. Yeah. Can we get some of this? Holy crap. Wait. Okay, no, that's a no. Okay. I feel bad that anyone has to deal with this, you know? It bums me out on a non-insignificant way, because why can't people just be nice, you know? I'm glad I put these signs up. I'm so glad I put those signs up. Holy crap. I think we can take some of this out too. I mean, I look at somebody like Marlowe who's so talented, you know? It's so skilled. And it just sucks that she has to deal with this instead of just being a good player, you know? Because I think that for me, the Minecraft community has given me so much. Like, it's so marvelous, you know? Okay. We'll put one on the floor, why not? You're curious, how do I feel about the Halo games? So, okay. I've almost exclusively been a PC gamer. And when I was in university, I did a freelance gig for somebody. I just get a gig, you know, and they were this person was like they had a lot of money and they were really nice and they really appreciated that I did this last minute gig for them. And so they gave me an Xbox, and I'd never played Halo before, and I thought, oh, this is cool. I like first-person shooters, and that's my first instance of playing a first-person shooter, a third-person shooter, I guess they are, but playing any kind of shooter with a controller. And I didn't understand it when I did it, and I still don't understand it to this day. And not only that, but I played Halo, and I played several different Halos. I picked them up and I played them because, you know, it's an iconic series. I 100% do not understand the attraction. I found it phenomenally boring as a game. I just found it boring. Like, I didn't enjoy it. I wasn't engaged. I just thought it was... so that's my take on Halo. I think Halo is boring. And I don't have a lot of experience, but I've played not even all the way through a game. I played a couple of games of Halo, and I just find it boring. Like, it's just incredibly boring. And I get that people like it, and that there's some games are better than others, but just conceptually, I wasn't pulled into it at all. I didn't like the gameplay. I didn't like the story. Like, so that's my take on Halo. Boring. But people are allowed to have their opinions, you know? You've played shooters on console since forever? Oh, you got used to it. That's interesting. The boots on the ground sections are great, but the vehicle sections are a pain. Yeah, I don't... It's been a long time since I played it, but I just recall thinking that everything was just boring. It didn't engage me in the least. And I understand that that is not a common opinion, right? I mean, the Halo series are considered iconic. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, so this is where we stop. Got it. Okay. Swing it this way a little bit. Let's do that. Like, I get that it's iconic. You know, I get it. I understand. I think I'm going to, in fact, I think since I did that live stream yesterday, I do think I'm going to record another cat lady today. Not cat lady, Downfall. I'm really curious to see where the story goes. I've got some more demos I need to go through as well. You got the Halo Master Chief Collection? Oh, wow. You have to play them all to have a complete opinion? Yeah, I understand that. Like I said, I've just played a couple and not even the full games. It didn't, for whatever reason, it just didn't engage me. It just didn't engage me. And I understand and appreciate that is an uncommon opinion. I get it. Uh-oh. Punk. Okay. Let's make it sure we still have stairs here. So far you've had fun? You don't think the masterpiece everybody says it? Yeah, it's that, and that can happen, right? You know, that's people can be jaded by, not jaded, but people can sort of be influenced, you know? And I have a tendency of not playing a lot of, I was going to say I have a tendency of not playing a lot of really AAA games, which is generally true now, but I played, I mean, I have played a lot of the Silent Hill franchise, for example, and I really enjoy it. I think Silent Hill is a great game. I think there's definitely some Silent Hill games that are not very good. There's no question about it. There's definitely some Silent Hill games that are better than others. I think I'm going to leave them there. Resident Evil 4? Do I think you think it lives up to the hype in this? I think, yeah. I mean, I think for the most part, Resident Evil in general lives up to the hype, right? I think you look at Resident Evil, even the older games, you know, because a lot of older games don't age very well, and Resident Evil is certainly no exception, right? There's design mechanics and game mechanics that were common for a lot of the really older games that are just a pain now. Things like not getting rid of keys when you like Resident Evil is, the older Resident Evil are definitely like this. Don't get rid of keys when you don't need them anymore, and then by the end of the game you end up with 40,000 keys. You love the first Silent Hill a lot? Yeah, I think the whole franchise holds up for Silent Hill. I think the entire franchise holds up very well. In general, I think it does. I think it does a really good job. Okay, let's see. I'm hungry. I should eat something. I have a question about saturation, if you know this. So when you watch PvPers, you love the HD remake of the first game? Yeah. Did you actually like tank control? That's so funny. It's definitely, I know what you mean though, because it definitely is those tank control of in the old games. There's something nostalgic about it, you know. So I know exactly what you mean. It reminds me a little bit of like point and clicks. You look at the iconic classic point and click adventures, and they didn't give you any hints at all. And so if you got stuck, you were just stuck, right? And you had to look it up on the internet or something like that. But like now, the modern point and clicks will give you a hint if you need to find something. And I feel like that it's some of the games are a little bit like that. Like there's certain things in Resident Evil in the original games that I think you look at and just have this really nostalgic sense, you know? Good night time? No. let's put this stuff away, shall we? Wow, look how much rock I got. That's really cool. Almost have a full chest. That is great. That is so cool. Yeah, we can put this in here. You think they work well? Modern audiences just use it like 5 seconds to say it sucks. Yeah, that's fair. But I do think that more modern input mechanics are generally superior. I just think in general, you know. But tank control has its place. It definitely has its place. No question. Absolutely no question. I just think it's aged. And I think that there's modern controls are a little bit better, I think. Depends on the execution. No, that's fair. That's fair. And there's some games currently that use tank controls that are fine, right? I want to continue my quest to move all this down one. So let's grab some dirt. And let's go up here. So we'll do stairs. We'll start with stairs here. Okay. Is this high enough? Probably one more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Go. Okay. Hey, what are you doing up here? All right. I was going to kill you, but I'm not going to because I felt bad and I talked to you very badly when you were a chick, and I feel very bad about it. So you, like the cow, have free reign now. Feel free to do whatever you want. I highly recommend you go into the mines because that's pretty fun. That's an interesting take. That tank control makes every step be more thoughtful. That you're not as fast. That's true. That's very true. That's a really interesting point. I haven't thought about that before. That's a really interesting point. Yep. Really? Pete's sake. Fine. Does that go down 2? I guess it does. Okay. Good luck, buddy. You're gonna need it. Oh my gosh. Okay. How do I do this? I think it's hold the grudge. I can't blame it, right? It's my own fault. I was really mean to it, and I feel bad about it, and it's my own fault. Okay, these are fine. These are fine. Uh-oh. Like it'll come around. The chicken will come around. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. That chicken will come around. It'll be okay. It's all good, buddy. It's all good. We'll be friends. We'll be friends. I can't blame it for holding a grudge. I was really mean to it, and I feel bad. Okay. That's chicken food. Nope. Like the cow, they've earned their freedom. Now, granted, I'm not saying that. Hold on, let's stop this. I'm not saying that I'm never going to eat chickens again. Understand that? I'm sorry, but it had to be said. But I am saying that this particular exact chicken will not be food. It's earned its freedom. And it has free range of my base. Same, by the way, with... Where's the cow? Where'd the cow go? Where'd the free cow go? Over here? There it is. Same with this cow. This cow will never be a book. It won't be leather. It won't be meat. Oh, sure. I'm 100% going to eat not just her pals, but her relatives. There's no question. Absolutely. There's no question. I'll feel bad about it, too. But I would appreciate you not leaving eggs everywhere. Just saying. I know you can't help it, but I'm just saying I'd appreciate it. If you'd be a little more thoughtful about that. Okay. That's evil. Look, it's the realities of the world. I don't make the rules, okay? I'm sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. You're right in my way. Yes, I am. Okay, well, okay, thanks for acknowledging it. I appreciate you leaving. Okay. Can we get this? Let's see here without dying. Uh-oh. One too many. Okay. Why am I still here just to suffer? Yeah, welcome to life. Let's see. Let me go get another shovel. I don't have any. Okay. That's okay. Let's go ahead and make some. Let's go ahead and make some. Yeah. There. It's natural selection. Well, this chicken has learned. This chicken has learned what works for it. You're going to have to go because I apologize for this. You want to come down from there? All right. Oh, okay. Good. I like the way the little flappy flap down. Good. I apologize for that, but it really had to happen. So. I also want to make a trade hall, you know? I legitimately do. I want to make a genuine trading hall. I should go over and see how that village is doing. Let's see. Put this in here, take a full stack out. Wait, can we put these? Yeah, let's make these. Make this a little neater. I think this goes somewhere else. This goes over here. The cow getting up coup d'etat. The cow seems to be more like, this is not happening, this is not happening, this is not happening. It's like, the cow definitely seems to be, it spends a not insignificant amount of time just with its head in the corner, like, this is not happening, this is not happening, this is not happening. Although, I tell you what, if the chicken and cows do it coup d'etat and take over, I applaud them for it. I applaud them for it. I think this is going to look so good. I want to go check on, is it nighttime? Oh, wow, it's nighttime and raining, jeez. Maybe not even a d'etat, maybe just a regular coup. Like, the cow and chicken military take over, you know? Like, what are you going to do about it, loser? Like, okay, sorry. Let's check for gribblers. Gribbler check. I want to go back to, at some point, I want to go back to the to the petting zoo world. I want to go back to the petting zoo world at some point. I might leave it like that and just transition this over to the deep slate, to the deep cobble bricks. I might do that. I kind of like that idea. Okay. I kind of like that whole idea of this whole thing just becoming black. Ominous. This whole thing being deep slate would just be so ominous looking. I really do like these worlds. Next time I see them, they're going to have diamond armor. Uh-oh. Netherite armor, right? I do want to, I want to make I'm trying to figure out where to put my nether portal, because I want to go to the nether, because I need to get some, I don't know where to put my netherite, my portal. I don't want it too close to my base, and yet I don't want it too far away. I mean, I might, maybe I'll put it over here in this cave. Let his evil side come out this live stream. Like I said, if the cow and chicken can have a coup and take over, I'm for it. Good for them. Good for them. Like maybe I'll put my portal over here. What do you think? Seems like a good place for a portal. There's hardly any. Although down there is Gribbler Town, and I'm not too fond of that. I mean, right here might be a pretty good place for a portal. I need to... Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. I mean, I kind of don't want to stick it over here, because I like the way this looks, and I think the portal's going to interrupt that. I mean, I could put it up there, but I don't think there's a lot of space up there. You know, I think it's very thin. If it were flatter, I might do that. How do I get up here? There. Yeah, see, there's just not enough space up here for this. For a portal. There's just not. Hey, there's a pig. I would capture that pig if I had, don't worry, I'm not going to, if I had carrots, but I don't have carrots, so that's not going to happen. Where would I put the portal? Where do I put the portal? I want to go to the nether, because I want to get some quartz, because I want to start my automated sugarcane farm so I can start getting paper. That's the key here. So maybe I do put it down here. I can always break it and put it somewhere else. You know? Let me get some. I really don't want to feel like changing the topography though. So just have to figure this out. Where does it go? Could kind of go down here maybe. Put the portal against the wall of the mountain. Like a mean-looking staircase to it? Oh, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Where's a good wall of the mountain that we could do that? That's an interesting idea. Wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad over there. The idea of putting it against the wall so it's like a one-way thing is really interesting to me. But I don't want to change anything, right? Wait. Oh, I didn't realize this went down there. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I can see the chickens. Learn something new every day. The opposite wall to the trees? Like over here? Yeah, it's not bad. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I could even go like maybe right there. That kind of works. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. I need to. I want to. Here's the thing. I want to make sure that I can secure it off. I want like fences around it and stuff in case I just don't want nether gribblers to be wandering into my base. Right. That's got a crucial thing. And we can't do it over there because that's a death drop. That's too bad because that's a really good place for it too. I like the idea of putting it over here. I just have to find the right place. Hopefully I'll find next to another fortress. Yeah, no kidding. That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. I mean, I could put it down there, but I just feel like that's not the right place for it. How often am I going to go to the nether? Here's the question. Maybe we approach this slightly differently. So, oh, by the way, if you didn't know, so these stairs go down to way down to the bottom. I was like, nope, I'm out. You hate searching for them, but I mean, so these stairs go down. I'm tempted. Yeah, I feel like there's people who can, like, I watched some of the I think I mentioned before, I watched some of the Minecrafters who speedrun, and I always feel like they have such a really great grasp on. This is a pretty good place. Like right there would be a great place for the portal. Like in the mountain. You want to see my reaction to the warden? I've seen wardens. I've seen wardens before. Let's try this. So we'll do. Let's see. Let's go 1, 2. Wait. Oh shoot! I screwed up. Well, this can all come out. Oh, I should have brought some obsidian with me. I think that's enough for a portal. Let's go. Let's go do that. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm really excited about the idea of doing a trading hall. Oh, you're curious? No? Okay. All right. All right. You don't have to be. It's fine. It's all good. You can do what you want. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. Let's get some obsidian and make a portal. You want to see my reaction to a warden? Yeah, I'm legitimately a little scared. I need one more. I just need one more because I think 10 is the minimum amount I can use to build one. Okay. I think we're okay daytime wise. Let's go down. Chicken is very stare curious. Not same season. Oh, I'm sure. No, I'm absolutely sure. I'm 100% sure that it's not. Like, no question. It's I think the warden is one of those interesting things. I feel like it feels too overpowered to me. The fact that you can defeat a warden and it really doesn't mean anything. You defeat a warden and it's let's see, what are we doing here? Let's take out one more. Let's take out one more. Okay, because then we can make it, you know. Uh-oh. Then I can fall to my death, like I just did, which is great. Is this wide enough? I think it is, right? Yeah. Oh, I didn't bring a thing with me. Doggone it. Well, it's gonna be nighttime anyway, so let's go ahead in. You're supposed to stealth around them? Yeah. But even then, like they detect you. Like, I was reading up on it. You can use stealth to get around them, but if they spawn, they like smell you. Flint and steel. I know. I forgot flint and steel. 100%. Is it nighttime? Oh, it's getting nighttime. Yeah, let's go to bed. We'll get a nice rest and then go back. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. I have a flint and steel somewhere. We can put this back in. I want a full stack of cobblestone with me, though, because I think I'll need it. Hopefully, I'm hoping that I will be able to get, like, just a normal nether. Every single time I've gone, it's been not the normal thing. You have 3 chances? Yeah, I know. I've seen that, and it seems... There we go. I have a flint and steel. Okay, we have a flint and steel. I'm going to take some more obby with me in case something screws up. I have plenty, and I can get a lot more, but I watched... Okay, listen, I'm going to the end. Not the end. I'm going to the nether. So, wish me luck. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm probably not going to stay very long, but... All right. First time going to the nether in amplified. I think, that it doesn't... That amplified only affects the overworld. It does not affect the end, and it does not affect the nether. Which is interesting. I'm going to... We're going to put... Yeah, I'm going to put a bunch of... We're going to light this place up like the surface of the sun. Just, putting some torches around. Okay. All right. Let's go. GJ Pascal, stay back to take care of the home. It's true. All right. What do we got? Is it the regular nether? I think it is. It's not. Hold on. Hey, it's one of those bone things over there. Why are there so many stupid skellies around? I gotta spin. Oh my gosh. There's 2 bone things. I could get a happy ghast. Holy crap. Where am I? Why are there so many skeletons around? I don't like it. But I do have 2 of those things. Let's climb up here. Wait, hold on. Let me see what so this is minus... Yeah, okay, whatever. What is this? I feel like I'm moving slow. Oh, it's soul sand, so I am moving slow. Okay. I think I use some soul sand for something, right? Bad luck with the spawn. I have terrible luck with spawning in the nether. It's really weird. Okay, there's a skelly over there. I'm just kind of trying to stay away from the skellies because I think they're dangerous. Let's climb up here. I feel like I'm moving so slow. Oh my gosh. Hey, gold. Cool. Let's climb up here and see what we got. Oh, another one of these. Is there a happy ghast over here? Is that what that is? Holy crap! I got it! I got a happy ghast. Let's get this too. Why not? Okay. I didn't find any quartz, which I wanted to find, but Let's go back. Oh man, I'm moving so slow. Holy crap. Usually spawn right next to a fortress. Man, I have the worst luck. I just absolutely have the worst luck with this. It's so... whatever. I'm super happy about that, though. I'm not happy there's so many skellies around, I'll be honest with you. But that is cool. All right. That's very cool. I'm very happy. I'm happy about that, for sure. We can have a happy guest. We can have a happy guest. That's going to be such a difference in exploring this world. I know I can fly around it. I know exactly. Exactly. That's really cool. All right. I'm super excited about that. Not going to lie. I can put this back. Stop. Okay, not in there. In here, yes. So we can put this back. And we'll stick this stuff in here for now. Just, you know, the dried cast. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. There's a lot of things decisions I need to make, but that is just 100% worth it. That is so cool. Ooh, why did I hear footsteps? That is really cool. I'm super excited about that. That happy gas means I can explore around now. Like, easily. I think, I recall, I did it in a video once, and I think basically you put them in water, and they will, in 20 minutes, they transform. And I think into like a adolescent ghast. And then 20 minutes after that, I think this is right, 20 minutes after that, they transform into a full-blown ghast. And then you can put you can get it with a lead, and you can put like a saddle on it. It's not called a saddle, though. I'm so excited about that. Holy crap, that is so cool. Wait, where's my, oh, there it is. Okay, it's over here. Whew. Almost panicked. I might be able to have a couple more, though, because there were a couple of those monuments around, those fossilized things. That is so cool. This is what I don't like about the chicken being around here, is that you know what? I got an idea for the chicken. I got an idea. Let's go ahead and all of this is ready to go, right? A little bit of it's not. We'll take care of that. We'll take care of it. We got this. We got this. You and the cow and chicken go for a joyride together? Yeah, but we've already established that the cows and the chicken need to stay home to you know, hold the fort down. Okay. Okay. Everything grown? Yes. I'm going to put this away. I think I know the chicken's purpose. I understand it now. I understand what the chicken's purpose is. The chicken has a distinct purpose in its life. It's been leading everything in the chicken's life and leading up to this. I completely understand the purpose of the chicken now. It's so weird to me that if you go forward in Java planting seeds, you will miss some a little bit, but if you go backwards, you don't. And I watched some like veteran Minecrafters, and I always noticed that they plant seeds going backwards, and I never understood why until I figured that out. Tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday, Dimian. So you have a full week off, and tomorrow's your birthday. That's marvelous. Good for you. Can I put the egg in here? Oh, I can. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Put some of this away. Put some of this away. It can be 28. You're going to be an old man. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. I got an idea. We can do this. Hey, buddy. Where are you? Buddy, where are you? Cool. Get another ender pearl. You're the same age as SB737. Hi, Swag. How's it going? Welcome. So, you missed me going to the Nether, but look! Look what I got! Look what I got! I got a dried ghast. At some point, we're going to. I think I'm going to save that for another stream. I think I'm going to save the ghast for another thing. But here's what I am going to do. The chicken now has a purpose, and I understand what it is. Wait, I'm going to put this in here because. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Snorgle's made the advances. We need to go deeper. I'm assuming that's because I made it into the Nether. Anyway, happy birthday, Demian. Is there anything that that your culture does on your birthday that's unique and different? I don't know that much about Portugal. Let's put our flint and steel away for the moment. Wait, I can craft dyed grass? Wait a minute, hold on. I guess I don't have the recipe, so. Yellow harness, right click for more. Oh. Okay. So some of the cows are going to have to die. I'm there anyway, but. You're saying me flying around, you're happy? Yes, yeah, no, I am. That's going to literally change how I like view this world. But I do want to. Let me see here. Yeah, let's I need to. Let me think about this now. I need. Let me get some. I got a thing I need. To do here. So the chicken now has a purpose, and I understand what that purpose is, right? And so the chicken has a greater call in life. That's exactly what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted, because I can replant that. And we can put some of this stuff in here. Not all of it, because I need some of it. This can go in here. Oh, the egg doesn't. Oh, that's too bad. The egg goes in there, but it doesn't do anything. That's too bad. Can the wheat go in there and do anything? It does. But the egg doesn't. That's curious. Huh. Okay. The perfect chicken is nuggets. No. So in my other world, in the desert temple world, where's the chicken? Chicken? Where are you? Where are you? Chicken? Where are you? Chicken? Where'd the chicken go? Did it despawn? Surely not. Chicken? Let me look around for this stupid chicken. Ouch. Not over here. Where'd the chicken go? There. Chicken? Come here. Follow me. You have a purpose in life now, and I know what it is. Come with me. Chicken run. Come here. Come on. This way. Come with me. You're going to be the diamond chicken. You have a huge responsibility. You know? Are you up to it? Can you do it? I think you can. I believe in you. Your responsibility. Your responsibility is you are now in charge. You are the manager of the diamond mines. Okay? You're in charge of it. The diamond mines are the most important ones. All right? So, this way. This way, please. Follow me. It's a huge responsibility. Wait, we're going the wrong way. Stop. We're going the wrong way. I screwed up. This way, please. This is 100% the wrong way. This is the way to the nether portal. I totally screwed up. I apologize. That's on me. The chicken is the chosen one. Yep. In that it's going to be the manager of the diamond mines. He's going to be. I feel like we're starting to get into dragon territory, and I don't like it. Come with me. I deeply apologize for this. This is 100% my fault. It really is. I apologize for this. I took a wrong turn, so I apologize for this. It's not starting off on the right foot, but that's okay. Come here. This way. Come on. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Here we go. Okay, now let me tell you your new job. Dragons are not cool. Just objectively, dragons are not cool. Chicken, you're going to be responsible for the diamond mines. And the diamond mines are the most important ones, right? It's one of the harder things to find, and it takes a lot of effort, and I need someone down there who's going to really, really take this job seriously, okay? Now, you have a really great reference from another chicken I used in my mines in my Desert Temple world. So, you come very, very highly recommended. I'm sorry I didn't recognize that before. I do apologize, but one of your relatives highly recommended you. And I've really liked the job that they did in my diamond mine. So I think you're going to be great. You're going to do a fantastic job. And again, I don't have to, you can just do your job. You have complete autonomy to do it, okay? You do it however you feel fit. However you want to do it, it's 100% okay with me, okay? I have faith in your ability to pull this off. You can do this. I'm super excited about your new role here. Come on, this way. There we go. Come on. This way. There we go. Yep. Technically, birds are dinosaurs. Chickens are small dragons. They are not, though. Look at them. That's not a dragon. That's a chicken. I did in Stardew Valley, though. My dinosaur hatches this afternoon in Stardew Valley, and my dinosaur hatches, which is really cool. Yep, you chicken. I'm so proud of you. You're going to do such a great job. Your entire life has been leading up to this. It's a huge responsibility, but I know you can do it. You're going to do such a great job, and I really appreciate it. I know it's a big sacrifice on your part, and I acknowledge that. And I think that you're just going to do such a great job. Let me tell you, do you get big time exercise? Do you get your steps in? Okay. Here we go. Let's go down here. Come on, follow me. So we're almost there. As you know, you probably know, I'm an idiot. And every single time I start strip mining for diamonds, I always do it on the wrong Y level. It's really stupid. I know it's dumb, but you know, it's the way it is. So I apologize for that. Okay, here you go. Here it is. Here's your new thing. Just do whatever you want. You have full autonomy to manage and take care of this whole thing. It's a huge responsibility. Where are you going? Come here. Just follow me. Look. Come here. Come here. Follow me? Here, this way. Maybe, I don't think you understand. Just come this way with me. Come this way. I know it's scary. Look, I know it's scary because it's a massive responsibility, but we're all depending on you, right? Not just me. The entire community is depending on you. The success of this world hinges on you. You know? The success of it 100% hinges on you and your ability to do this right. So I'll give you 2 of the mines. We'll look at the whole thing, okay? Come on, come with me. It's a big mine. Look at this. It's a huge mine. But you got this. You got this. Needs that chicken again. That's the funny thing though. Is like same with the other chicken. Every once in a while, like I always thought, oh, the chicken despawned or something. Nope. Like okay, there you go. Good luck. We're depending on you. Oh yeah, the chicken's got this. Look, the chicken's got it now. Look at that. Chicken's totally got it. Cool. I never have to see the chicken again though. The chicken's got this. I have full faith in the chicken's ability to do this. This chicken is going to make this entire diamond mine just rock. Hi, Danny. How's it going? I just dropped off a chicken to be the manager of my diamond mines. Peaceful mobs don't despawn. You know, I've heard people say that, but I think to the pink sheep that spawned on in our SMP world, and I think that we caged it off. I think it despawned. So I think that some animals, I don't think it's 100%. That's my views on that. It's not 100%. Mostly they don't despawn because I had a chicken down in the mines of my desert temple world, and it was in the mines for forever. I wouldn't find it that often. Yeah, and then the pink sheep despawned. So I think that there must be some criteria for them. I think probably they mostly don't despawn. I think that's probably it, but I don't know. I don't know. Danny, you should wish Damien a happy birthday. Tomorrow's his birthday. Or don't, that's fine. So do you get a birthday cake and stuff like that, Damien? Tell me all about it. Okay. So chickens in the mines, that's good. Let's go ahead and just put this in here just for now. We've made it to the end. And despawning is a bedrock issue. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. You just come and go like the other day? Yeah, I'm the same. I'm 100% the same. And it's so funny. Like my bestie and I get together and we always forget to bring our presents, so we end up giving each other birthday presents like 6 months after our birthdays because we're just stupid and we buy presents. Every single time we buy presents, we just forget to bring them. Like, it's so funny. Probably a reason why we're friends. Okay, I actually want to do a little mining though. So let me think. I have an extra thing. I need some more. I need some more torches. That's what I need. I need more torches. I'd like to make myself a nice meal on my birthday. We'll put this in here. Look, Danny, look, I got a happy guest. Or what will be a happy guest at some point. Okay. Let's go down and get some diamonds. I want some more diamonds. I want more diamonds. I'm really enjoying playing Whisper of the House. It's such a satisfying game. And there's a weird bend to it that I haven't quite figured out yet. Kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Oops. Okay, so now we're going down to the chicken mines. That is a mine run by chickens, not a mine for chickens, of course. See, make sure the chicken's settling into their new role well. I think they are. I think they'll do fine. They'll do fine. I have full faith. They come highly recommended from another chicken mine manager. You spent your 18th birthday study for your physics and chemistry exam. When I was getting my degree at university, my advisor was like, well, what do you want to get? And I was like, well, what can I get? And he's like, well, you get a Bachelor of Arts. And if you got a Bachelor of Arts, in addition to all the other stuff you have to take, you need to take a year of a language and a year of a math. I was like, okay. He said, now you can get a Bachelor of Fine Arts. If you do that, then you need to choose between either a year of language or a year of math. Hey, how you settling in? I love your work. Thank you so much for everything. I was like, okay. He's like, or you could get a Bachelor of Music, in which case you don't have to do any of that. I was like, that's for me. I'll take that one. I know, it's exciting, isn't it? The mind keeps expanding thanks to your good work. So thank you very much, Chicken. I need to give you a name. Just calling you Chicken doesn't seem right. You need a name. 4, 5, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5, 6. He's just lost in life? Oh, no. Now Chicken has a purpose. Like, now Chicken has an absolute purpose in life that they didn't have before. That's what I like to see. That's exactly what I like to see. That attention to detail, checking out Chicken's doing great. Chicken's doing fantastic. Love it. Love it. Look at that. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Chicken's settling in. Nuggy. I had an argument not an argument, but a disagreement. I was talking to somebody and they were mentioning how they got boneless wings. And they're like, you realize that boneless wings are just nuggets for adults, right? There's no such thing. He's like, no. It's like, no, they're not. They're just nuggets for adults. Like, okay. Okay. See if we can get some diamonds. Wander around inspecting the structural integrity of my tunnels. I know, right? It's marvelous. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm trying to do this new mining method. I think, was it Swag? I don't remember who told me. Swag, did you tell me this? I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To be as efficient as possible. And it makes mining a little bit slower. So I'm still debating over whether I want to keep doing it, but I'm going to give it a fair shot. Oh, that's easy. So I just go to the 5 and do that. That's easy. I like that. One more. And then this. How many more diamonds do I even need at this point? All of them. I need all the diamonds. Why am I mining at bedrock level? I think isn't 59 the optimal? At least I read that it was the optimal diamond thing level. Is that not true? Diamonds are better at Wax 54. Doggone it. Really? Well, okay, we'll finish this one and then I'll go up 5. I'm so stupid. I screw this up every single time. Every single time I screw this up. I don't know how I do it. Uh-oh. All right. We'll finish this one strip mine and then we'll go back up 5. How do I mess this up every single time? It's ridiculous. Wait, where did I start? I tried to go 100. So between 53 and 59. Okay. Oh. So okay, I could go up a couple then, and it should be okay. All right. So that's. Let me think. I'm 50. So I'm at my 59, and that means this is 59, this is 58, this is 57. Oh, I'm good. Okay, good. Whew. Good. Is anybody Diamonds? Does anybody watch Lifesteal? Season 7? I'm just gonna do this out, and I'll go for those diamonds in just a second. SB737. Lifesteal. So it's a Minecraft thing where a bunch of Minecrafters get together. Oh, just one. Really? Just one? Oh no. Okay, there's one. Any more? No. So it's where essentially you can have up to 20 hearts. If you die, one of your hearts goes away, and the person who killed you gets the heart. And so, as you can imagine, there's a lot of killing going on. And there's all sorts of shenanigans that happen as well. And SB737 was doing an event. And it was interesting because he did a video yesterday of how he did it, and it was really interesting. So he made like a tunnel boring machine. You know, one of those machines that dupes TNT and then shoots it a very long distance and blows up a tunnel for you, right? And so he made one of those machines and went down to bedrock level, and essentially, you know, so the world in Lifesteal is much smaller than the regular world of Minecraft. I think it's 10,000 by 10,000 blocks. So it's a very small world. And so essentially, he basically took those tunnel boring machines, and like every 100 blocks or so for the entire map, maybe more than 100 blocks, but you know what I mean, right? And so he but he went the entire map with these on a bedrock level for the entire map, because his theory was that most people on Lifesteal make their bases, their hidden bases. Most people make them at bedrock level because they think it's harder to find, which is an interesting theory. And it turned out to be right, essentially. he discovered almost everyone's bases. Not everyone's, but almost everyone's bases. And then he snuck around their bases and found their respawn pads. And so then flagged their respawn pads. And so then he did a quote unquote group event. It was very clever. He's a very clever man. And so he did a group event where he's like, hey, go to the end, because I did something cool at the end. And everybody went to the end. And while they're at the end, he went to every base that he found and he broke all of their beds. And what he didn't tell them was that he found a way, kind of a hacky way, but a way to cover the dragon had already been beaten, and he found a way to cover the end portal in bedrock, so they couldn't get back. They couldn't get out of the end. And then he had the dragon. And apparently, if the dragon is alive, you can't summon another one with the crystals, like the dragon crystal things. And so he needed the dragon alive, but he needed to be so they couldn't kill it. So he took a bunch of breeze rods and blasted. He found out, it was really funny. He found out this thing, if you blast a dragon, if you freeze a dragon, I don't know what that means, but apparently you can freeze a dragon. And if you freeze a dragon and stand directly underneath it and blast it with a breeze rod, or something like that. I don't know exactly what it's called. So anyway, he discovered, hey, Gold, that the dragon gets a certain amount of momentum. I'll put this here, and that momentum, then when you unfreeze the dragon will move that many blocks. And so for every blast, you get, I think it goes 10 blocks, I think is what he did. So he spent a non-insignificant amount of time farming for the breeze rod things. And he ended up getting, I think he said 100,000. No joke. Can you imagine? He ended up getting 100,000, and he stood there and just blasted the dragon 100,000 times. And the dragon ended up going, I think he said it was 1,000,000 blocks. And so the dragon was there, and you could see the Ender Dragon thing on when you were at the End Island thing. But of course, nobody could see the dragon because it was 1,000,000 blocks in the sky, and he didn't tell him what he'd done. And so it was so funny. And somebody figured it out. After a long time, somebody figured it out. And he sort of basically told them at one point, you know, he posted a video. It's like, well, here's the deal. You're stuck. Sucks to be you. But then, hold on. Stop. Okay. Whew. Okay, we won't be going that way, but we will be maybe going this way, maybe. Okay. That was tricky. Wait, how far am I supposed to go? Doggone it. Hold on, let me see. You need to go? Oh, you need to go. You're back now. So I'm talking about Lifesteal Season 7. And the last thing that SB737 did, which was very clever, he built like 15 tunnel bore machines, went down to bedrock, and basically the Lifesteal world is 10,000 blocks by 10,000 blocks. It's a manageable size. And he, let's see, what we're at. Okay, we need to go to 100. So he went down to bedrock, and he took these tunnel boring machines, and he tunneled the entire map, the entirety of the map, like every single bit of it, with space in between, basically. But so that he could. His theory was that virtually everyone on Lifesteal builds their bases at bedrock, and so his theory was he could find everyone's secret bases if he went down to bedrock. And in theory, he didn't find everybody's bases, but he found, that's right, I forgot about that. Stop. Okay. But he didn't necessarily find everyone's, but he also said he didn't need to find everyone's. He just needed people to be concerned, because then in their base, he found, stop. Okay, this is too dangerous. We're gonna stop this one and start another one. So his theory was that he just needed to find enough bases, the majority of bases, and then find their respawn beds in the bases, because his theory was that most people put their respawn beds in their bases. Very interesting. Probably not wrong. And so he brought everybody to the end. He found a way to a hacky way to cover the end portal. The dragon had already been beaten, so there was the end portal, to go back to the world was already there. What are we doing here? This is... Okay, we'll do it at the 5s, because it just makes it easier. And so his theory was that so he summoned another dragon, and he gets down. Okay, good. And then he covered up the end portal in bedrock so that nobody could go through it. And then he said there's a huge event happening in the end. So everybody in the server go to the end because there's a big event happening. And while they were in there, he gave them some clues as there was what was happening. But he gave them some clues. Hey, that's nice, of what was happening. But most of them were misdirections and just to sort of mislead them to take time. Because when they went to the end, they were looking around, and they kind of knew something was up because they talked about how you could see the Ender Dragon's health bar, but it wasn't around. And so he basically figured out that if you freeze a dragon, I don't know what that means, but it's a thing. People have talked about that before. You can freeze a dragon. If you freeze a dragon, you stand directly underneath it in this very specific way, and you blast it with like a breeze rod, that it will, when you unfreeze it, it gets velocity and it moves up a certain number of steps, a certain number of blocks. And so for every time you blast with a breeze rod, it moves up 10 steps. Which is interesting, right? That's really interesting. And so he basically got 100,000 legit, not that he showed it. Like he farmed 100,000 breeze rods, and then stood there and blasted the dragon 100,000 times. And when he unfroze the dragon, it went up 1,000,000 blocks, which is really funny. And so then everybody was trapped in the end. And I guess when it goes up 1,000,000 blocks, it slowly moves down. But he was like, they're just going to have to AFK. So then the other thing he did was, because he took all their beds, he made this really elaborate thing in Spawn where he figured out that he could manipulate where people spawn. Because typically you spawn in a 60-foot block area and it's random. But he figured out that if you set a specific criteria, he's got a video on it. There's very specific things you have to do, but you can manipulate exactly where they spawn and know exactly where they spawn. And so he gets into it. He gets into the specific details on things, but it's really clever. And so then he set a lava trap where if somebody was like, oh well, I'll just kill myself and get out of the end. Well, they couldn't because they were stuck in the lava trap. It was really clever. It was super clever. So the people, oh, diamond. Hey, look at that, diamonds. It was so clever. It was just so clever. It's really cool. And so, and he said he gave them, he made sure that they had enough things that they might be able to solve it. He gave them everything they needed to know to solve it, which is really cool. But he didn't tell them how to solve it. And so somebody figured out, who was it? I think it was Youngie and Prince Zam figured it out. And so somebody literally had a shulker just full of happy gas. And so they both got on a happy gas. And we're just like, we'll just go up and meet the dragon and get it. And they did. Like they 100% did. It was very clever. Like it was really, really cool. They literally spent 2 days AFK just going up until they met the dragon and they killed it. It was really cool. The whole thing was really neat. There's a video on SB737's channel. You should check it out. It might be, I don't know if it's the main channel or if it's SB737 Plus, but it's one of those, and it's so fascinating because it's just so cool. Some people's knowledge of Minecraft is just so impressive to me. How would you figure that out about the dragon? That's so interesting. I haven't seen that anywhere. It's really, it's so fun. Some people really don't like SB737. I don't quite understand it. I really enjoy his content tremendously. In fact, I am tempted to build one of those tunnel boring machines, because he used that in the Nether to blast like a 1,000-foot tunnel, and he ended up just getting stacks and stacks of netherite, which I thought was really smart. I'm curious. I've seen people do chunk loaders on servers, right? So keep stuff going. Do you need to do that on a single player? Like, do you need to use a chunk loader on a single player? I feel like you don't, because you're not going to be running the game, right? It seems like you don't need to do that, but I don't know. I guess maybe you do that and then AFK? I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it. Okay. You're 99% sure you need to? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So I guess what I do then, if I were going to do that, I'd make a chunk loader, and then I would just AFK and let it just run. But the whole like grinding it out so that it was so funny. The people that went to the end were like, we should have known something was happening, because he was literally on lifesteal like 16 hours a day for 4 weeks straight. And it was so funny because like we should have known. Like we absolutely should have known he was doing something. I didn't even know how you'd figure out that the dragon was 1,000,000 blocks up. That's so funny. Yeah, we're still going. Sure, we'll do one more. We're getting there. I wish I could remember who told me to do this mining technique. I apologize for not remembering it. I have memory of a vole. My memory's so bad. Always has been. Always has been. Oops. There. Okay. It's weird though, because I can remember some obscure things, you know? Yeah, we just shove this here. Why not? Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. We got this going. There's probably more efficient ways to do this, but that's okay. That's okay. You assume it's in a random direction? Probably just guess and never find it. The whole spawn thing and controlling how stuff spawns was fascinating as well. Like, it was really interesting. I found that genuinely fascinating. I didn't know. People's knowledge of how stuff works in Minecraft is so cool. Let's see. Yeah, one more. We're getting there. Let's keep going. We found a few diamonds, not that many. I always find it's funny, like it's kind of sink or swim with diamonds, you know? Like if you either you get them and it does really well, or it's just kind of a bust, you know? For me anyway, it seems that seems like that's the way. Like you find 16 in one trip and 0 in another. Uh-oh. Okay, stop. Go away. Go away, you're being mean, I don't like you. Okay. I think we're almost at the end. So I'm not going to bother with it. We'll just stick this here and say danger. Here we go. All right. We've done a decent amount of mining. Let's continue to do some work on the on the base. Continue to do some work on the base. I'm tempted to grab a cold coffee out of my refrigerator. What do you think, chat? You see the theme about diamonds when it comes to caves? Yeah, it just seems like, yeah, it's really interesting to me. It just seems like you can hit some really big veins and they're kind of clustered together. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I missed it. Doggone it. How did I do that? I'm stupid. That's how I did it. I wasn't paying attention. That's one negative thing about this technique is it becomes really difficult to find your way out of the, yeah. Yeah, see the chickens? Chicken's now gone. Chicken's doing the chicken thing. Good for it. Good for it. Just making sure the caves, making sure the mines are running efficiently. I do think I want to try one of those tunnel boring machines. So I think I want to make one and put it in the nether and use that to get netherite. Because the way, when I saw SB737 do it, it was so efficient. He just let it run for like 20 minutes and he got a tunnel like this, 1,000 blocks long. All right, chicken's doing its job. I have faith in it. That's good. By the way, the chicken that was wanted, the chicken, Barney, if you didn't know, chicken got loose. And I decided to let it have its freedom. And then I decided, you know, much like my desert temple mine, I had a chicken that actually threw an egg and it spawned in the mines. I just let it run down there, and it did a great job. It managed the mines, did a great job in the mines. I felt that I needed a mine chicken in this one. So we have a mine chicken now, managing everything, managing it all, making sure that we don't screw up. It's a difficult job because I screw things up all the time. It's true. What time of day is it? Oh, it's still day. Okay. All right, I want to continue this. I'm trying to drop this entire thing down one. And so that's what we're doing. Man, up there gets tricky because that is so high up. Let's continue though, shall we? Let's. Okay, well, let's put some stuff away too. We have stuff we can put away. We have more of this. Danny told you once that Jeb said Minecraft mobs are both sexes, which is why you can milk all cows and stuff. React to real life. It's okay. Let's be clear here. If you can milk a cow, it's not intersex. It's not both sexes. These are cows. Cows are female. I know about the lamb, but these are chickens. They don't look like a rooster. They look like a chicken. I mean, I feel like I feel like sometimes people say stuff just to say stuff. You know? It's like, what was it Nintendo once say that Mario's first and last name was Mario, so his name was Mario? Like, come on, stop that. Well, I got 2 full stacks. I forgot I got 2 full stacks. That's good. I'm reasonably sure that Nintendo once said that Mario's name was Mario. His first name was Mario and his last name was Mario. Oh, tough. Oh, I need some tough. Good. That's andesite. That's gravel. This is tough. Tough. Good. How you doing? Wow. Great. I'm feeling relatively good about the resources I'm getting. Okay. Put this away. I mean, you don't have to, like, I get why they don't have different sexed cows and animals in this, because it's unnecessary and it adds a complexity. Oh, nighttime. But just acknowledge it. Like, you don't have to come up with some stupid reason, you know? Like, it's so silly. People are so silly. Okay. By By the way, I'll say this again in case you missed it, but tomorrow's Jimmy's birthday. So, wish him a happy birthday. Okay, I have to put the... yeah, I'll put this in here. There we go. So I also made... Oh, by the way, I don't know if I told you, but look, I got a happy guest. I got a happy guest. I made it to Nether. I want to go check on that. If we have time, I want to go check on that. Oh, let me make some more torches while I'm thinking of it. I don't think I need everything, but I need something. That's good enough. Okay. How am I doing on coal? I think I'm doing okay. Oh, I'm doing great on coal. Let's do this. Let's just get a full stack. And let's switch this out. Put this down here. I don't think I need to take the dirt with me. I want to go check on that how that village is doing, because one of the things I want to do coming up here in the near future is I want to start making a trading hall. I want to make a trading hall. So I've run into a trapped Enderman down here more than once. This is the wrong way. No, it's the right way. There's my nether portal. Nope, this is 100% the wrong way. I'm being a big stupid jerk. And once again, I did not spawn near a fortress. I didn't spawn in the standard netherrack environment. I have such bad luck where I spawn in the nether. Like, I spawned on a bunch of soul sand, which this is fine. I got some, but it's just, I don't know what my deal is with my luck and the nether. I need to go to a fortress because I need to get blaze rods. So there's things I need to do. And I absolutely, going to the end and killing the dragon is high on my list, but that also means that even higher on the list, this is what? 12 minus 45, okay. That means even higher on the list, though, is enchanting. Making sure that I get all the enchanted stuff, right? Which probably means needing to get a trade hall going, because that's just going to make it easier if I die and lose all my stuff to just replace it. So I think the village is up over here. I think it is. I could be wrong. I haven't been there in a long time, but it's far enough away. I think it should be in okay shape. Where is it? Is it even further out? I didn't quite think it was that far out, but maybe it is. And the nether could almost always be worse. That's fair. Where's this stupid village? I thought it was over here. There it is. Okay. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Oh, you're the green one. You're the one who's useless. Okay. And I'm going to have to spawn on top of a really big lava lake. No, that's fair. That's fair. Although I thought I read somewhere that they don't actually spawn there. There's one. Okay, hold on. There's a couple. Hold on. But can we? Oh wait. Let me. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Where is he? Right there. Come here, buddy. Come here. Give me your pearl. Cool, thanks. I trapped one of these druids in their house, and I don't remember which one it was. One of them is trapped in their house, and I have to find out which one it was. You probably should go home. And I don't see the... I'm trying to find the bell, and I don't see the bell here, which is... I know for a fact I trapped one of these dudes in their houses. I know I did. Why can't I find that? Wow, what is this, like... Gribbler Central? Where are they? Where are they? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Dude, where are you? They're around, I hear them. Where are you? Stupid Enderman. Hey, Nautilus. I don't get why there's not a bell in this village. Okay, they're there. They're there. Maybe I can go back to the one I had over here? Did I have one over here? Yes, here. Where are they? Dude, what? Stupid Enderman. There. Here he comes. Hi, buddy. Come on over. That was fortuitous. Oh, rude. Didn't we drop a pearl? Stupid thing. Okay. I swear I trapped one in their house. In their house. I swear I did. Maybe it's more over here? I don't know. Oh, it is a... Maybe it's over here? Here it is. Yep, this is one. How you doing, buddy? You're doing great. Okay, good. I think we can just put that up there. Hello. How you doing? What are you looking at? Don't be so judgmental. Sun's going down, which means the fun's going down. Oh, what's in here? I'll take that bread. Why not? I'll take the apples too. Heck yeah. I don't care about the potatoes. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to put this down here because I think we're going to need... Like the villagers are going to... I can sleep in one of the villagers' houses. I'm going to spend the night here. I'm definitely going to spend the night here. So I'll find a nice place to sleep. This seems good enough. Where are the other farmers? Where do they go? So that one's stuck in there, which is perfect. I don't see anybody in here, though. I don't think this house is occupied. As long as I find a villager that is in their house, then I can lock them and then I'll have two. And that's how I can start the trade hall. That's my thought on this. You recently saw a video about a popular Geometry Dash content group. Doomed to fail. Had a serious tone while some of the arguments that the YouTube reviews kind of pull. Yeah, I know. Have you been following? I talked about this before a little bit. Have you been following the latest stupid Marlowe thing? The whole dumb Danger Mario thing is coming back, and it's so stupid. Not anything time important, just interesting. How self-aware videos like that? Yeah, I know. No, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. There's a farmer over here, and I don't think he's been in his house, and I don't know what to make of it. I think they need to go home. That's what I think. I think they need to go home. And I'm not seeing how they're doing it. So is anybody up here? I don't think they are, but I'm going to check. No. Okay. Well, this doesn't have a bed either, so that's not necessarily optimal. All right. Well, let me. Here, he's going home. Oh, I think this is my time to trap him. This is my time to trap him. This is perfect. And then I can stay in a bed. This is great. This is great. This is great. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Perfect. Great. Oh, one in here too. Hold on. I'm gonna die, but that's okay. Okay. Let me find a bed. Let me find a bed to go on. I think this one is unoccupied. Yes. Sweet. Excellent. That is so cool. How are we doing? Doing okay? Okay, good. So good. So the majority of them are now trapped, and I can head back. That's great. That's fantastic. So now they're trapped in there, and I can. Okay, this one's not. Well, that's a green shirt. And they're stupid. Another Enderman, huh? What is this? Enderman Central? Somebody mentioned. Who was it? I think it was Donut, who normally does Call of Duty stuff, but Donut also has a second channel where he does YouTube. He does Minecraft things, and he's doing a Minecraft base in an amplified world, and he mentioned that I think I go down here. Yeah. Anyway, he mentioned that his view is that Endermen spawn significantly more often in Amplified than they do in any other world. And I think that's interesting. And his view is because they're just, whatever the reason is, it's just... It just creates an environment that's more likely for Endermen to spawn, which I think is pretty interesting. But I really, this whole stupid Marlow, the Danger Mario thing with Marlow is coming up again because it's been completely debunked. And again, it's, how do I get home? I think I go up here. I'm so hopeless. Yes, this is the way. This is the way. This is the way. This is the way. There. Anyway. That's fantastic. So, okay, so the villagers are now protected. They're in their homes. They'll be protected from gribblers and other things, which is great, which means that I can find a way to bring them over to here and work on making my trade hall, which is great. That's very exciting. Anyway, the whole stupid Danger Mario thing is just so dumb. I really hate it. I hate it so much. And it's all, you know, it's the amount of people in the PvP world that just jump on this stuff and don't, like, there's no critical thinking at all. And it's supposedly, oh, here's this obvious AI generated voice of Marlo's voice I did. Look, that proves she's not real because it's AI. You did it. You're just a liar. You're just a liar doing it for views and probably a misogynist, you know? And I really don't like it. I should make a lodestone to not get lost? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Tell me what that means. What's a lodestone? Wait, isn't that what they use to blow up stuff in the end? What speedrunners use to blow up stuff in the end? Let me look at this up. Oh, LODE. What is it? Chiseled stone bricks and an iron ingot. I mean, how do I make chiseled stone bricks? Hold on. Let's see. I guess hold on, let me put stone in there. How many? So it'd be 8 chiseled stone bricks. It's a block you can make with some stone and some iron. Click it with a compass. Oh, really? That's neat. Let's make one. That's cool. I like that. All right. I'm glad the village is protected because as Anyone who's watched this knows I have a really bad reputation with that kind of thing. Okay. I need an iron ingot, so hold on. I've got one of those. Let me put away my ender pearl. Got 8. 4 more to go, and I can open an end portal. It's a really cool block. Let's take a look. Let's try it. Let's see. I need chiseled stone bricks. I need 8 of those. And then we can go, no, we can go here. And put this here, and this here. And get a lodestone. Neat. So then I just put it anywhere? That's cool. Where do I want to put it? Where do I want to put the lodestone? Let me check for gribblers. I always got to do a gribbler check. Don't see any. Doesn't mean they're not around, but I don't see any. Okay. We'll just check up here. Just do a little gribbler check here. Why not? Yeah, I don't see any around, which is good. That's fine. Haven't seen any pillagers in a while too, which is also good. Okay, so I've got a lodestone. Where is it? Here it is. Where do I want to put it? Where do I want to put it? Put it below the floor so you won't see it? Oh, that's interesting. I like that idea. Let's do that. In fact, I got a great idea. Let's try this. Can I put it? Oh wait, why is this? This should be dirt. Oh, I'm stupid. Hold on. Well, whatever. Let's make it stone. That's fine. What if I put it here? And then put a door on top of it? Nope. That's water, not a door. Oh, and I can't put a door on top of it. Okay. Oh, because it's sticking up a little bit. What an odd thing. So maybe put it down here? How do I get out? Doggone it. I'm being stupid. So put that down there. Wait, oh my gosh. Why am I so dumb? The question of the ages. Okay, so put the lodestone here. And then put that there. And then put a door here. There. Perfect. So it leads straight to my front door. That's neat. Now how to make a compass. Here we go. I need iron and I have all those. I have all those things. Let me put some stuff away too. I'm trying to be thoughtful about this. This is tough. That's gravel. Andesite. No. Where is it? Down here? No, wait. I can put that in there. Why not? When you need grass. There. There it is. Okay. Now let's make a compass. I didn't get any redstone because I'm stupid. Okay. Oh, I need to pull out oh man, oh my gosh. I buried it before I bonked it with the compass. Okay. Okay, put that in there. Put the apples away. Got some gapples, which is good. Kind of saving up. I'm saving up gapples because I want a decent amount of gapples when I go to fight the dragon. I think that is prudent. There. I don't want a cornflower. And I don't quite know why I have it. Obviously I clicked it, but I don't think I meant to. Okay, and this can go up here. Come down here. Let's see. let's do this. Let's switch this out. I like that. Okay, so we're going to need to take care of this again. Yeah, we're okay. This can go away. Okay, and now we just need to bonk the compass, right? Yes! Nice! That's really cool. Oh, thank you so much, Barney. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's absolutely solid advice. And no one will be the wiser. The block used to be kind of bad because you needed a netherite ingot. A netherite ingot? Really? Oh, that's so weird. Some of the choices they make are so weird. Like you know, it was apparently it was controversial when they allowed users to start making saddles because you could only find them in chests. What is that? Why wouldn't you be able to make a saddle? It's so weird. That's so cool. And now it's pointing to us. That's really neat. I could use that in the contest. Oh, I just thought of something. Hey, I got a couple achievements. That's nice. Where do I see my achievements? Here, advancements. Oh, wow. Look at that. Does this mean I got them or I didn't got them? Oh, I'm so confused. Did I get this? Jump on a honey block to break your fall? I didn't do that. I haven't done that. Look at a gas through a spyglass? I suppose because the speed of your crafting saddles really is nice. Yeah, it's a weird, okay, oh, I haven't done that. Sleep in a bed, change your respawn, but I've done that. Oh, the ones that are yellow are the ones I've done, okay. Walk on powdered snow without sinking in it. Discover every biome. I certainly have discovered every biome. Got it. So let's see. Shoot a crossbow. Kill 2 phantoms with a piercing arrow. Oh, shoot. I should have played that game with the phantoms when they were around. That's too bad. Place a creaking heart with the correct alignment between 2 oak pale logs. What? Hit a bullseye target from at least 30 meters away. I'm assuming the meter is a block. Use a totem of dying to cheat death. Protect a villager from an undesired shock without starting a fire. Kill a mob near a skulk catalyst. Successfully trade with a villager. Kill a raid captain, maybe consider staying away from villages for the time being. Huh. What's a... Oh, wind charge. God, there's so much I haven't done. Whoa, ooh, unlock a trial vote with a key. Scrape a copper bulb with an axe to make it brighter. Huh. Wow, so much I haven't done. Husbandry. Let's see. Catch a tadpole in a bucket. When the squad hops into town, get each frog variant on the lead. Well, why would I do that? So these are just weird achievements? Oh my gosh. What's this? Hot stuff. I haven't filled a bucket with lava? Really? Some of the answers are really creative and fun. Yeah, it seems like it. Like, why would you get every type of frog on a lead? That's so funny. Follow an eye of Ender. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand. Follow an eye of Ender. I don't understand what that means. Enter the end. Enchanted items, enchanting table. Well, I've been to the Nether, so. Take a strider for a long ride in a lava lake? Oh, the overworld? Wait. Take a strider for a long ride on a lava lake in the overworld? Wait, in the overworld? Aren't striders... So you'd have to bring it back from the Nether and... Oh. Oh, the end of things related to the dragon in the end. Okay. Get a full suit of Nether armor. I wouldn't mind that. Obtain ancient debris. Destroy a gas with a fireball. Use the Nether to travel to 7 kilometers in the overworld. Huh. Charge a respawn anchor to the max. Respawn anchor. That's the one that they use. That's the one they use in in speed runs when they're doing like 1 cycles. Okay. Any gribblers around? Doesn't look like it, which is fine. That's fine. There's a gribbler hole down there that I actually need to go down at some point. That's fine. That's fine. There's a nice Stardew Valley stream that's going to happen this afternoon. Not stream, video that comes out. I think things like that obviously started as a bug, the floating islands. And it just kills me that they left it in. I think that's so funny. I think it's so funny. All right, let's continue to look for gribblers because... Hi, the archive. How's it going? Stardew Valley series is going to be 1,000 episodes long. I know, right? I'm not looking forward to. I think it's probably going to be the next video because I think that that's when Grandpa comes and tells me that I'm a loser and he made a huge mistake giving me his farm because I just haven't been doing very well. Now granted, I will say this. Lately, I feel like I've been doing a lot better lately. But I just think that Grandpa's going to be horribly disappointed in me and he's going to tell me as such. And I'm not looking forward to it. Can't wait for the downfall video too. Yeah, that will probably be, the next downfall video will probably be on Tuesday, I think. I think it's going to be the second video on Tuesday. I think that's right. I need to record that today, by the way. Because I feel like in Downfall, I really just started to get to where the plot starts happening. I still don't quite understand what's happening. I feel like either my partner is losing their grip on reality or I am. I'm not sure which one it is. Me too. I love the cat lady so much, and Downfall is just so much in the same vibe of that. I really floating box is too iconic. I agree with that. It's just so funny that same with Amplified, right? It was a mistake, and it just cracks me up that they were like, you know what? This world is so crazy. Let's leave it. I just love that. I love that. But it's no. Were you ever planning to make a living off of... So I'm a realist, and I don't see that happening. But if I had enough revenue to make a living off of doing my YouTube channel, and that would also include I would definitely ramp up the merch, right? I do merch, and I probably do more live streams, and I probably try to multi-stream, so I probably do a multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube. I definitely would. I 100% would. If I could make a living off of it, I would. I don't see that happening given how small my growth is, but yeah, I absolutely would. I would in a heartbeat because it's. I really love it tremendously, and it would be amazing to having been a professional musician. I can tell you that it's amazing to make a living off something that you don't consider work, right? And I understand it is work, and there's things works with, but really it's something that's just phenomenally fun. Like I really enjoy my job, but it's still work, right? But if I could, yeah, I absolutely would. I probably would. I'm trying to find out. I've signed up for a bunch of stuff because I'm looking at different growth models and stuff like that, and I'm trying to find a way that I can do something special, and maybe start a Patreon. And so I've created an account. I'm not doing anything with it, but there's some other things I want to look at doing, but I don't want to just charge it because I don't like that, right? I feel like if I did a Patreon thing, I need to make something special for it. You know, and so I'm kind of thinking about that. Oh, by the way, I'll say this for people in the call. We're going to be creating a new channel in the Discord, and it's going to be Ask Me Anything. And you can think about anything you want, you put it in there, and then I'll make a video, and I will chat and answer the questions. Because I think an AMA would be really cool with the community. But I'll be honest with you. I mean, I don't see that happening. I would in a heartbeat. And because I think it would allow me, it would allow me to make better content. If I didn't have to work, 40 plus hours a week, I would 100% put all those hours into content. I think what I'd end up doing is doing slightly more edited videos. I would definitely do probably 5 live streams a week. I'd still keep up the daily videos. And I'd want to do special projects. Like, I love the idea of telling a story in Minecraft. And I don't mean like, yes, there's scripted content and I don't mean in terms of like unstable SMP, right? I mean, literally telling some kind of story. I really, really like that idea a lot. And I would love to do that, to write a story and tell that story in Minecraft. I think that's a really cool idea. And I really like that concept. So I'll just have to think about that. I have to think about it. It's because, I could see coming up with the story and telling it in Minecraft. I think that would be really cool. I think it'd be really fun. 5 streams a week. Yeah. No, I totally would. If I could do this, I would 100% do 5 streams a week. I think I'd probably do, I was thinking about this. I'd probably do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then maybe stream on weekends, or maybe Wednesday, Friday. It depends on what streams would get the most, which would get the most eyes, I think. But I definitely would do 5 streams a week. Each stream would probably be about this length, about 3-4 hours. Yeah. Yep. I have thought about this. And again, much more merch. I am working on merch. I have a good friend of mine who's a graphic designer, and if there's interested in it, hopefully there's, it doesn't cost anything, because my friend of mine's a graphic designer, and I am splitting any merch revenue with him because, he deserves to get paid. He's a professional. But I do want to find a way to do something special, and I'm trying to figure out a way for that and work that into Patreon. I just haven't quite nailed it yet. I just don't quite have it yet, Ow. But I'm getting there. Okay, we have the gold. Let's make some more gapples. Because not baked apples. Let's make some apples. Do I have more gold? I got plenty. I got plenty of gold. So let's go ahead and do that. I want to sort of gapple up. Wait. I want to gapple up just because I want to have a bunch of gapples when I go to the end. And so if I could have a full stack of gapples, that would be marvelous. Snorgle bed sheets, Snorgle socks, Snorgle flippy flops. Yeah, Snorgle, the iconic Snorgle flip flops and Snorgle cargo shorts. Where we go here? There we go. Okay, that's fine. We'll do one more. Okay. Gonna be evening. Yeah, I'm just trying to gapple up here. No, wait, who's Charlie Harper? I don't know who Charlie Harper. What's the reference? I feel like that's a reference I should get, and I'm not getting it. I'd look it up, but I'm streaming, so, you know. How you doing, buddy? Doing okay? Okay. Oh, it's the main character, 2.5 Men. So how does he dress? I've never seen it, but how does he dress? I'm assuming he wears like flip-flops and shorts and like cargo shorts, a t-shirt, and flip-flops. That's sort of my thing. I don't understand when you go to sleep, it brings up the command line. I think that's weird. Oh, shorts and flip-flops. Yep. Yeah, that's me. It's true. I will say this, though, in all fairness, where I grew up, that was not an uncommon look. I've just carried it with me as an adult. What are those? Where are those from? Oh, the Gribbler died. Huh. That's fine. I didn't even hear them. Didn't even hear them struggling. Usually you hear them burning up. Gribbler? Gribbler? Hello? Gribbler? No? Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay, no Gribblers? No. That's fine. I just like to check because what I don't want is the Gribbler blowing up my base. That's my main concern. Snorgle flip-flops is pretty funny, though. We could put this stupid rotting meat away. I have a question about saturation. So I know that food, you get a saturation point if you eat. Then there's a certain amount of saturation. And some things give, like a suspicious stew gives exceptional saturation for some specific reason. I don't remember exactly why. But I guess, how would when I see really good PvPers, they always eat a golden apple, even though it looks like they're pretty much full. They eat a golden apple or two right off the bat. And I'm sure it gives them... So I know that you get a couple extra hearts when you eat a golden apple. But I don't understand the rest of it. Right? I don't understand why you'd eat two. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason. And I'm just not getting it. But I don't quite understand that. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see, and then this is, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hold on. There's a... There. They use a mod called Apple Skin that lets you see saturation. Oh. So they got it. So they can see the saturation. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Some of the mods the PvPers use, I think, would be very handy, you know? Like, very cool to use. Like, I really like the mod that a lot of PvPers use that shows exactly what your armor is. I think that's really cool. I also like the mods they use, like the waypoint ones. Oh. I really like the waypoint ones they use, where you can see, like you can set a waypoint on something and then it shows you on the map. I think that's really cool too. I need that. I deeply need that. Let me go over here and see how it's looking. How is this looking? That's pretty good. I think that's looking pretty good. I like the idea of this moving to all black as it goes over here. That's cool. Okay. This is where it gets tricky. Tricky. Okay, 1, 2. 3. Cool. You think the waypoint is part of the clients? Somebody said what it was. It was a mod. I don't remember who it was. On one of the Lifesteal ones, maybe it was Money SMP, somebody asked what it was and they mentioned what it was and I didn't write it down because I'm stupid and now I don't remember. What's the sun? They well, whatever. I won't complain. The one that lets you armor called Armorhead. Oh, thank you so much. Cool. There's so many things like that I see that they use that I think is really cool. When SB737 blasted through. Look, it's coming over here too. That's really cool. I really like that. That's really neat. So we can see it coming over. I wonder if I can do that from the inside. So I added more grass here because the sheep are eating the grass at a tremendous rate and it was concerning to me. They still are eating the grass at a pretty good clip though, but that's okay. Thank you, by the way, for letting me know what the armor one is. That's very cool. Let's try this. Let's get some dirt and see if we can do this from the inside. I think we can do a little bit from the inside. You know, I already had some. I didn't realize it. Okay. Let's see. I think we can go over here and start this, right? I think we can. Nope, that was wrong. Go away. Don't be that way. There. Cool. That's really neat. Wait, you know what? I think this one actually. Let's do this. Because I think this one needs to be polished granite. I think that's it. I think that needs to be polished granite. Let's go in here. Get some polished granite. I needed some not tuft. Like a tuft of hair. I need to get some tuff as well. Pretty sure that's tough. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Hold on. In here. That goes there. That goes there. Nice. Very nice. I always find it kind of interesting. The ones like the schematic machines that they use. They use that a lot on Lifesteal. And I always find it really interesting. I'm super curious how it works. I still need this down here. Okay. And then that one goes here. Okay. Is it nighttime? Can I go outside? I don't know the answers to these questions. No idea. I should get a clock, but I never know how to read it. No, not nighttime yet. Okay. Okay, we'll just keep on. We'll just keep on building then. Since we can do it from the inside, that's great. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's see here. That's also tough. So this one, yeah. Hold on. Tough. You like the schematic mod? Yeah. Even you trying it wasn't smart enough to figure it out myself. It looks incredibly complicated. There's another thing they also used, I think, called quick place. That kind of wait. Oh my gosh. I'm temporarily putting that there. I'm putting this here. And then I'm taking this one out because that's not where it goes. And putting this here. There. Cool. This is looking so cool. This is really cool. I really like this. The schematic mod just looks so neat. Now it's definitely nighttime. Now it's definitely nighttime. We'll eat a whole chicken before we go to bed. Because why not? Why not? Yeah, see, I don't understand why it has a command line there when you go to bed. I think that's weird. I think that's really weird. It's so funny, Kaz is against the schematic ones because he feels like you really need to know. Okay, skellies are burning up. How many skeletons are out there? Like skeletons? Gribblers? Oh, there was just one right there. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, well, fair enough. It's odd to me how many Minecrafters use like the lunar launcher. I don't quite understand that. I mean, I know it does stuff that improves the playing experience, right? I get that. I understand that. I still think it's just a little bit weird. Maybe I just don't know enough about it though, because I do know things like Demian recommended a specific mod for playing older versions, which I think is really cool. Okay. Okay, now this is tough. Yes, so do this. Okay. This is going really well. I'm really pleased with this. Okay. Let's just keep going. Why not? This is gonna look so good. This is gonna look so dope. Is that also tough? I guess it is. Huh. Nope. Wrong one. I'm stupid. Yeah, it is also tough. Huh. But this is, wait. I screwed up because this needs to be andesite. Do I have any? I don't have any with me. Hold on. Get some andesite. Some polished andesite. You haven't played with lunar? It seems it does. I like the fact that you can have your I really like the fact that you can have your shield on you, but you can lower it on the screen so it doesn't. You still get the same benefits of it, but it doesn't impair your vision. Like there's some really cool aspects of it that I think are really neat. Yeah, we need to get rid of this. Okay, this needs to go away. No. Hold on. I don't have enough space for anything. Oh my gosh. Nope. Okay. Which one am I getting rid of? Okay, this one. Gosh. Yeah. That's exactly what needs to be in the way, sir. I need to get out of my way. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I just made a minor mistake here. There. Cool, cool. What am I going to do with the cow? I've been thinking about that. And here's, you know what I think? I think it would be really cool to have. I want to build this back about 10 blocks. I think it would be really cool to have a sort of, that follows this curve, but have a walkway, like at the top of the entire base. And I think that the cow would live up there and just sort of look over everything and manage everything. Cool. I think that looks so cool. But yeah, I think the cow manager is a really good role for it. I think that she's shown herself to be incredibly dependable, a go-getter. Yes. Bonk. That looks so good. That looks so cool. Let's keep going. Wrong one. Because I am dumb. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna look so dope. Snorgle and Junior creative qualifications. Hundreds of Minecraft building. You're hired. Yeah, that's odd. That one goes up a little bit. Okay. That's fine. Wait, I don't know. I know why. I actually do know why. We're gonna leave it like that. Because this is, I crafted this. It didn't look very good when I followed the lay of the land. So this is one where I took a little artistic interpretation and did that. So. Okay. It's looking really good. I'm really, really pleased with this. I'd make a terrible engineer because I suck at math. Oh, I have 52. I already have 52 already done. Perfect. Perfect. You do kind of have to wonder, like, how many people really did get started in engineering or architecture because they started with Minecraft. I bet it's a non-insignificant number, you know? Let's build up here. think that's enough. Yeah, that should get me up there. Nope, one too many. Okay. Yeah, we have to get these two right here. There. This is looking so good. This is going to be so cool. Okay, let's start with this one. This is going to look so great. This is going to look so great. Okay. I still have to do the roof up there too, but that part is a huge pain. Doing the roof is so hard. So we're going to... Here, let's do this. Nope. Even a house building in The Sims is arguably better for it. No, that's fair. Actually, that's fair. That's a fair point. By the way, speaking of The Sims, I did chat with somebody I know who plays The Sims quite a bit, and they did mention that if you get The Sims from the EA store, it's less crashy. And so I'm seriously considering doing that. I love the heck out of Steam, but if I can get a version of The Sims to play and it doesn't crash, I'm for it. No, that's wrong. Hold on. Let me get up here. So I'm seriously considering doing that. Just getting it from the EA store. Oh, one more at the top. Oh well. How do we? Is that too close? Maybe, I don't know. I do want to find a way to get The Sims to work, though. I genuinely do, because I think it would fit in with my channel really well, and I have good feelings about it. So I'm gonna definitely consider it. The other thing I would do is I should check and see if it's on sale. It's a spring sale now, and if it's on sale and if it's cheap enough, I'll just see if I can get it. I'll just pick it up and see if I can get it to work, because a couple of people had some odd things to do. I might try windowed mode. It takes me a little bit out of the immersion, but it might work better. Not sure. Okay, let's build this like here. There. That gets me up there. Good. Okay. Oh, ouch. Okay. Okay, good. Cool. Uh-oh. Block's going crazy. What are you doing up there, you stupid block? Stop it. You're kind of creeping me out. There. I took some damage, but it was worth it. Cool. This looks so good. This is gonna look so great. Let's do this just so we can get this done a little faster. But yeah, The Sims is definitely, I'm just going to play around with it and see. If it's cheap enough, I really don't mind. I don't mind shelling out some of the money, you know, without, if I can make it work, you know, without being compensated necessarily, getting my money back. Okay. This is looking so good. Look at that. This looks so good. It's looking really cool. Let's see. This is so cool. This is looking so cool. I'm super happy about this. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with this whole little area back here, but I think it's really neat. Four, 5, 6. That looks really cool. So happy about this. Can we put stuff away? It's still nighttime, but we can. Oh my gosh, we can put some stuff away here. Come with me. You're going in here. I'm just going to think about what you've done. Okay, that goes in there. Come up over here. Put the dirt away. We don't need all that dirt. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I need this blue flower, so I'm just going to shove this in my everything chest for the moment. Yeah, that's fine. Top off my things here. Put the bucket down where it's supposed to be. Let's go ahead and make some more. Let's go ahead and make some more lanterns, some more torches. Perfect. Almost a full stack. That's great. Love it. Okay, these go back here. This goes back here. Probably go to sleep for that, even though it's a bit late. I'll eat a whole chicken before I go to bed. The game for you on Steam runs well. You know, I actually should probably try that again now that I have a new motherboard. Like and I'm running AMD instead of Intel. I actually need to try that again because that can make a difference. That's it. I hadn't even thought about that. Thank you. I definitely should try that again for sure. That's interesting. Okay, thank you for bringing that up because I wouldn't have thought of it, but I think it's time to go to sleep, and I think that is a pretty good time to end this live thing. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough of Minecraft. So much fun. I'm so by the way, thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. I really, really, really appreciate it so much. Coming up next week, we have a couple of new games. We will continue with Downfall. Maybe I want to play. There's a couple of more demos from Next Fest I want to get done. So look forward to that. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Have a good week. Happy birthday, Dimian. And I'll see you in the next live stream.